Hello, beautiful Pisces. A very special edition today of Intuitive Energies with Jane. First of all, I'm not at the right table. I did the reading yesterday at this table, and tomorrow's reading is going to be at this table. Why? Absolutely no reason, no how. I'm shaking things up. Why? I don't have a clue. I just sat here and decided that this is where I was going to do. That's not right. I actually was having a conversation with Spirit this morning. Actually, I was having I was emptying my mind and trying to empty my mind this morning to figure out what I wanted to do for the Saturday read. And for the life of me, I couldn't come up with any. Usually they give me some fantastic ideas. Do this, pick a card, do it, like I can have, I send it out to them, and then I usually get my best ideas as I'm waking up from sleep, just as the realms are a little fuzzy in between. Fantastic things kind of come to me. So I love that. The thing is that nothing has been coming. And this last 2 days, I know that I've Saturday I needed to do something. And sometimes the signs are so blatantly obvious and you're missing it. With the questions coming up, I'm getting a lot of questions, or I've been getting a lot of questions as well, about spirit guides. So I sat here and I started asking them if it'd be okay if I asked them questions, and this card came out, which is the Page of Pentacles. And this is my card of a loyal friend giving useful advice. So I guess the answer, Pisces, would be yes. So how exciting. Not only we're not going to talk about your energies, we're going to talk about spirit guides, okay? We're not going to limit ourselves to anything in particular. I'm going to let the cards come in. I'm going to let this message come in, and my ears are completely blocked. So I know they're like really happy. I almost feel like they're happy to be center stage, but they're telling me, Jane, we don't have that ego thing. So it's like maybe not center stage, but they're happy to be here offering advice. Okay, because I hear a lot of you, I actually hear it from yourself, that want and need of really wanting to connect with that realm. And I do feel for you. I must tell you, though, Pisces, that it's all very individual, okay? And your way of doing it, and the neighbor's way of doing it, my way of doing it, there's nobody that's right or wrong. Whatever works, works for you. But if they can help you with what I know of my journey with them, and any little tidbit of advice that they can offer, let's do it, okay? So we'll call this a conversation with guides. Why not? Conversation with guides. I feel like Larry King. Didn't he just... Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Okay. All right, so let's do this. So, my loyal friends will be here. Of course, I never ask. I just know they're here, Mona and Liam. And, yeah. I love the way they appeared in my life. It was so very easy. That's the one thing that I'll say for this, is that it was easy when they came into my life. It was very easy. It wasn't forced at all. Okay, right. The Six of Pentacles. They're saying that when you are talking with your guides, it's going to feel very balanced for you. And that's what I was talking. What's right for you, it's not right. The Six of Earth, Ashu coming in. Yes, hello. He's saying, remember. The wisest of words is that he's going to use the bananas again. Okay, fine. Monkey and an elephant. If you have 4 bananas, you're not going to give the monkey 2 and the elephant 2. The elephant's much bigger. So the balance would be what? Have banana to the monkey and 3 to the elephant, so that it's more of a balanced thing. Okay? And now they're telling me the elephant's on a diet. And the monkey has been starved, so give 3 to the monkey and 1 to the... That doesn't make any sense, but you understand what I'm talking about. Balance is what you make of it. It's not equal parts. It's what's balanced in your life. So where am I going with this? Yes, that's you. What is balance in your life? A lot of people want a straight-lace answer to how to... have a great connection with spirit guides. They want a how-to book. And while there are generally some commonalities, okay, that kind of put us all together, go, oh, I felt that, oh, and I've experienced that, it's really a personal experience. from what they're telling me. It's very personal. The thing is you're going to feel a little weird. I felt a little weird about it, Pisces. I'll tell you why. Because when all the things happened to me concerning spirit guides, I didn't look up a lot of it for many years. And when it started really picking up and going into gear, by the time a lot of things had happened, I started watching or listening or hearing things, because I always feel that they send videos and posts and saying and signs. There's a lot of technology, so it works in their favor for that, okay? Energy, electromagnetic is energy, and it's all linked to Tesla and energies. Energies are energies, right? So if they vibe at the right frequency, we are in a great place right now to really receive them. I'm trying not to go too much different directions, but it's very hard. I'm getting a lot of information, you guys. So please stay with me. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Where was I? Yes. The electromagnetic is helping a lot with all the signs and signals. When I started getting signals, the thing is then I would watch people that I had never seen before, who had posted things like 5 years ago, talk about experiences that I had had. And I was going, that just happened to me. That just happened to me. I know what that feels like. But you feel like nobody will believe me. They'll say, oh, you watched it and then you knew, you know. So, oh, and that brings them into the segue of the next thing. Okay. So the next thing is that doubt. Your biggest deterrent to your spiritual journey or spiritual connection to anything. And for Pisces, you know what? I'm going to say it. It's a big one. That's doubting yourself. Doubting your ability, or doubting what you're feeling or seeing or sensing. I would say sensing more. Okay? So doubt is a low vibration. So yeah, with the King of Earth, they're telling me you have to take the lead in it and believe in yourself. It's taking the lead in believing in your gut feelings, in the excitement that you feel about this journey that you're going on to connect with them. Because a high vibing emotion is so much better than a low vibing. Low vibes is hard for them to connect with you. They're still there, okay? That's when I say you're never alone. Okay, regardless if you're in the biggest, you're in a dump somewhere, feeling like your life is completely over, they really are there with you. It's just that your ability to hear them or see the signs that they're there with you gets very limited. But they do push through a lot. This is why you've seen, even in movies, they're showing in movies, they show scenes of people getting that sign at the lowest point in their life. That one little sign. Do you know how much energy it takes for them to make sure that you get this sign? Okay? And how their hearts like flow open. As soon as these people see the signs in the movie, their hearts open, and then suddenly it's like the sunshine reappears. Okay? And that's what it feels like. It feels like you've opened up the gate again to let them through. So remember, when you're at your lowest, they're asking that you feel their love. By sitting down, even in tears, and thinking to yourself, I'm loved by my guides. They're with me. Their arms are around me. Picture arms around you. Okay? Yes, it's a physical thing. It's one that we need, though, to help us on our journey. Their energy. Okay, they can be whatever you want. They can be a ladybug, they can be a light post, they can be anything you want them to be. But I like to picture them as my very best friends in a physical body. And I picture their arms around me and the love and the warmth that I feel from them in a time when I feel really crappy. Keeps the connection open. Why? Even though I'm feeling bad? Because I have love. I have the energetic that's the frequency of love. So you're leaving that door open for them to come in. So this is their one tip for you when you're feeling bad. You're going, oh, I don't want to lose my connection with spirit. You won't. Think of them in love. Think of them being there. Even if to say is, I don't feel you a lot right now, but I need you, and I love you, and I want to feel your love. And as soon as you say the word love and your heart opens up to it, bingo, you're in, okay? And they're in. You've got to let them, you've got to give them a door to walk through, okay? I'm having coffee, you guys. My husband broke my other mug. Oh, but I had another one, so. Did I get mad at him? Absolutely not. It's a mug. I can order more. I can drink out of other mugs. Right. 5 of Earth. So this is just to let you know what they're talking about, this isolation, this feeling of anxiety. A lot of us feel that we're separate from spirit. It's an illusion. We're not separate from spirit. We're not separate from them. Ever, ever. From the moment we're here, we're never alone. They're like a tether. Am I saying that right? They're hooked in. Okay? Imagine a big ball. Big white ball. Can you do that? Imagine a big white ball and all these little white strands coming out of this big white ball. They're connected to your guides, these strands. The strands, some of them are connected to you, and we're all connected to each other. So, hey, let's bring in Tesla. You see, remember all those, that machine he had, and I'm terrible, okay? I don't even know what that is. I do. I just don't remember the name of it. But that big machine that had all these, the lightning looking energetic fields. That's what it looks like, okay? This is why he sat there. Do you see that in those pictures? He was sitting there. Because that's basically what it feels like to me. That's what it felt like to him, okay? It feels like an open portal. It feels science fiction. It feels wonderful, okay? But it's not science fiction. It's real. It is actually real, okay? Page of Air. Okay, so Spirit is saying the worst thing that we can do to ourselves is we're always on a scale of good and bad. Page of Swords. You guys know this is my favorite card. This is a card of duality. This is a card of saying whether you go right or left. Okay? Our biggest hindrance when it comes to communicating with them is to talk ourselves out of it. To sit there and go, yeah, that's just, I'm making this crap up. Okay? And as a reader, trust me, you have that. And the funny part, as I found out, is that when I found out readers that I thought were fantastic had the same conversation with themselves for a long time. Why do we stop? I think after a while we just, it gets old, okay? It gets old to tell yourself the same thing over and over again when you keep resonating with people. The thing is that we're so hard on ourselves and we let one negative energy affect, let's say there's 100 people in the room, they're showing me 100 people in the room, you're not paying attention to the 99 that are telling you, I have a connection with you. What you say is helping me. Everything you say is amazing. And that one idiot in the room who tells you don't know what you're talking about. And it has nothing to do with what you're saying, it has everything to do with how they're feeling. Or what point they are in their lives, okay? Like I said, everybody has an individual journey. Why do we pay attention to that one person who is like that nail in our shoe? But that is why. Because it's painful to hear somebody say that you are not helping. As readers, as people of light, we want to help. But we let the negativity get to us. We get the naysayers to creep in and make us doubt ourselves. And after a while, you just stop doubting yourself. It gets too hard because there's too many things that happen, especially when it comes to the spirit realm, that after a while when people say, but how do you know? What kind of proof do you know? You say, I just know what I know, and I don't know how I know it, I just do. And that's what I tell people. And you can't convince me otherwise. okay? Because I know what I know. It's something that happens. It's something that comes in. It's the love that I feel in my heart. How can love be wrong? That's the other thing that keeps coming. How can love be wrong? Love is not wrong, okay? Not for me. Doesn't mean it's your journey, but I don't have to listen. I don't have to listen to this Page of Swords either, turning everything inside out, making everything unreal. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it's not real. I'll ask you something better. If you feel it, is it real? That's what Spirit's saying. Stop just relying on the fact that you can see, touch, hear, or smell. There's so much more. Okay? There's so much more. Can you sense it? Can you feel it inside of your heart? Can you feel it in your energy field? That's all I need. Okay? That's all I need. People have given it names. I always say that. They've given it names. They've given people, oh, you're having a gut reaction. Trust your gut. What is that? Your gut is a bunch of intestines that processes food. Okay? That's what's in your gut. But that's not what they mean when they say that. So what is that? What is trust your gut? It's a feeling. It's a sense. Ta-da! Okay? They've just made it human. Trust your heart. A heart is a pumping organ that pumps blood through your system. But that's not what they mean when they say it. They're talking about your energy fields. They're talking about your chakras. They're talking about the woo-woo stuff. But they've made it into human terms. Okay? So just keep that in mind when people tell you you're, oh, it's baloney. It's malarkey. It isn't. It really isn't. It's been done forever. People have been calling it these things forever. Your sixth sense, your gut feeling, your, you know. Oh, I don't know why I don't like that person. I just, when I'm around them, something happens, right? It's because they're probably here to teach you a lesson, okay? You probably arranged a meeting with them here so that they could make you feel uncomfortable, so that you could face something, right? So deal in energies. With the Ace of Fire, I like that. Deal with that spark, that energy, that Tesla coil. Yes, the Tesla coil. Thank you. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Tesla. So sorry. He is really one of my heroes. Every time I watch anything about Tesla, my eyes light up and I think, oh, this guy was a genius. Some of the stuff I don't understand, absolutely nothing, but he was a freaking genius. All I know is that when I listen to anything of what happens with him, I know there was magic involved there. That's like the Harry Potter kind of magic, and I really love it. Every little synapses in my body, in my brain, is just like firing every time, and I just know there was something special there. Okay, so would you explain why? No, I just know. Again, trust your knowing. Okay, Pisces, trust your knowing when it comes to spirit. So it's all dealing with energies, beautiful sparking energies, a spark of a light, a spark of an idea. Okay? I have been and I am going to continue to answer all your questions regarding what you have in spirit. And you guys have great questions. I fear, though, that I may need to do a lot more of these, but I'll try. I'll try to get as many as I can. It's just, I'm not an expert. This is what I feel. But they help me. They give me a lot of confidence. That's the other thing that's going to happen with spirit. They're going to make you feel like Hulk, you know, like the Hulk. Like you started out like just a mere human, and then you tap into them and you turn green but happy, okay? And earth green, happy. And everything's okay. Everybody can have their own journeys. That's the other part, okay? There's no need to argue in the spiritual realm. There's no need at all, okay? If you're having discussions with dinosaurs, you go for it. Queen of Water, right. The emotion of it in the spirit realm is chill, okay? There's a lot of just, you'll feel that. If you're connected to them, you'll feel like everything's good. Everything's like in proportion. everything kind of just flows. Everything is great. No problem. Okay? You're going to feel the Queen, they're reminding me, yeah, just, not just that. The Queen of Cups is also very empathic. Okay, very receptive. And the more you connect with them, the more they'll connect with you. And you'll find yourself talking to them. Sometimes I talk to them and my husband's in the room. He's gotten used to it now. Thank God. Because I'm pretty sure, like they're saying, yeah, 60 years ago I would have been in a rubber room. But now it's okay. This is the one great thing with all this awakening and people wanting to be connected to the spirit and everybody talking about it and technology and YouTube and all the platforms talking about it. It's becoming mainstream. We're no longer just crazy woo-woo people. We're fantastically knowing people. Isn't that wonderful? We can still exist every day, pay our bills, wash our toilets, and connect to spirit. It's just fantastically well and wonderful. I'd rather be talking to them than washing my toilet, let's face it. But hey, things need to get done. All right, Pisces, I'm going to pull another card, and then I'm going to continue. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I have. I think this is fantastic. I love them being here. They have a lot of information. When I ask them to tap in directly, they really, they forget that I'm, right? So, they forget that I'm, that I'm simply human. Okay. And this is the Queen of Air. This is my identifying card. So yes. And plus at the same time, they're telling me that if they can connect with me, they can connect with you. Some of you are saying that sometimes, I'm a different kind of person. I'm a very, I'm a very kind of, I like things a certain way. I have a certain, pattern, routine. This is me. This is why, even though I'm Pisces, I identify as the Queen of Air. Why? Strength of character and independent? All about the mind? Yes. Yes, that was me most of my life. Even though every time somebody offered me a reading, I would go, yes, let's do it. And they'd always look at me and go, why are you here? You could be reading me. And I'd go, really? Okay. So I thought to myself, I was always the accountant. And you know what? The spirit realm and the earth world needs the accountants. It needs the spiritual accountants. It needs the storytellers. It needs the watery, flowy signs. It needs the ones that, the thinkers who can think outside of their mind. The earth signs who can think through the trees. Okay, the fire signs that can think through their passion. Okay, I know this is a Pisces channel, but we're made up of different things. There's different things that happens in our life that shapes who we are. So the guides are saying it doesn't matter who you are, what your temperament is. It doesn't impede the way that you can connect to guides. Anybody can do it. And we're going to leave you with this because the time's running really long for this one video. I probably would need a couple of hours to do these, but it's wonderful. I'm going to do the extended later. I hope you can tune in. I'm hoping this one you guys really like. I really liked it because I love tapping into Mona and Liam. They're family. All right, you guys. I hope you can come back. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, and I will see you later.